Good morning, Minecrafters. This is Drake over here at Mindtime with Meme and Drake, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Minecraft 1.9 snapshots that have currently come out. So first things first, what we're going to look at is just some of the stuff that you can do or see around the world in the snapshot. So first, let's go ahead and take a look at one of the things that everybody has been all about, which is the dual wielding. Now the dual wielding, it's tricky. It's tricky. So first things first, you're going to notice that we now have this little shield slot. I'm assuming that there will be a shield that you can put in there. As of right now, however, all that it is currently used for is your offhand. So you can just drag anything you want up there and plop it in there, and you'll see that this little box down in the bottom by your bar comes up, and the sword appears in your left hand. Now, you can switch that out for like your shovel, and now you've got a golden sword in your right hand and a golden shovel in your left hand. If you attack, you notice the sword attacks, but if you right click, the sword just blocks. You're not really doing anything with that left hand. However, if you press the F key, that will swap those two out, so you can now shovel and block still with the sword. But other than that, the dual wielding ain't really as special as I thought it would be. What you can do, however, and I have to remember exactly how to do that, is you have to go into your skin customizations, and you can now choose your main hand. You can be either left-handed or right-handed. It's completely up to you. Now, one of the other things that we are going to look at really quick is, of course, your bows. So let's grab a bow out of here really quick, and you'll notice there are all these different kinds of arrows in here, and we'll just grab a couple, just see what we can poke around with. Let's see. Here we go. We'll do healing and harming too. So, now, when you've got these arrows like in your quick bar, the bow's going to automatically default to the one that comes first on the quick bar going from left to right. So in this case it will be the spectral arrow. So we shoot something with the spectral arrow, and you notice it's got this nifty little lining, and that nifty little lining will be visible through any solid object, including buildings, ground, whatever. Long, as you can see, just a few seconds, but it will help you keep track of like an Enderman or any other mob that you're trying to keep track of for some reason. Doesn't do much damage, but that's okay. It's still relatively useful, especially for like PvP. Now the healing arrow here obviously is going to be really super useful for your zombies and skeletons and things of that nature. Going to do a little bit of extra damage to them, at least I would assume so. It actually took that arrow quite a bit of time to kill that skeleton. And then we've got our arrow of harming, which I'm assuming on a zombie pigman will be quite devastating. Hey, that stupid slime. Yeah, there he's dead. So yeah, those arrows, we've got lots of these. The only one that I know of that currently does not work is the breathing arrow. The rest of these all have some sort of beneficial or negative status effect that you can use on your enemies or even your teammates. The ones with the positive side effects have minimal damage as far as I'm aware. Let's see if we can... Alright, so let's see if we can... Alright, now we've got our night vision arrow on here, and if you look at the top right hand corner of my screen, you'll notice there's this little eyeball up there. You now see status effects in the window there, or in the game window, instead of having to go to your inventory and say, oh, hey, look, I've got 2 In fact, when that starts going out, that icon will begin to blink. and eventually it will disappear. When it disappears, obviously your time is up. Let's go back to creative here. So that's all there really is to the arrows. I mean, we've got everything. We've got night vision, we've got invisibility, leaping, fire resistance, swiftness, slowness. You've got all the way up to weakness. So you're good. You've got a lot of arrows. Plus you still have your default arrow as well. Nothing has changed with the enchantments or anything like that though. Now, if we come into building blocks, you go all the way to the bottom and you notice this new set of blocks called purpur. Don't ask me. I don't know what they were thinking when they named these things. They were probably thinking that they had no other name than purpur. Personally, I would have gone with or something along those lines. That's just me though. But these do look kind of nifty as they are, being in vanilla. So if we come all the way over here, I've actually got a little setup. So we've got our stairs right here, and this is a double slab. And a slab, we've got these pillar blocks which can be placed sideways or vertical, and then we've got our standard building block. The End City dungeons are going to be made primarily with these, as well as our new end stone bricks, which obviously can be crafted from end stone. And, you know, they kind of look like sandstone if you ask me, but what do I know? You know? Another thing that we have here, oh, where was it? Oh, here we go. We've got beets and beetroot soup. Let's get rid of some of that. And then if we come to materials, we've got beetroot seed. And I'll grab these now just for later on. The beetroots, obviously, are, well, they're beets. Nothing too awful special about them. However, I should have grabbed this while it was in here, but I didn't. Where is it? There we go. Let's just grab it. We can plant these just like any other normal crop. And of course they will grow. Let's grab some bone meal here to speed along the process. And as you can see, even with bone meal, they still take quite a few to form. And when you harvest them, you will get this little beetroot here. These beetroots can be eaten for 1/2 of a hunger shank, or you can mix them together in your crafting table with a wooden bowl and get beetroot soup, which will heal 3 hunger shanks. Not amazing, but it's a lot better than starving to death. Trust me, I know. Now, we also have these. We've got chorus fruit and popped chorus fruit. If you smelt the chorus fruit, you will get popped chorus fruit. Don't ask me what the heck a chorus fruit is or why when you cook it, it pops, but that's just what happens. So we've got our little popped chorus fruits here. And if we come over here to our crafting table, these are what we use to craft purpur blocks. So for 4 popped chorus fruit, you get 4 purpur blocks, and then you get your purpur slabs, and you can use these to create the purpur pillar blocks. And of course you're going to use your purpur blocks and the nice little wedge here to get your stairs. Let's see. We also have a new spawn monster called a shulker. This thing is the devil, and these will actually show up in peaceful. And what they'll do is they'll just kind of sit there and look like a normal block, and they'll just poke their little heads out every now and then and be like, hey dude, what you doing? So they might make a cute little pet or something like that. But as of right now, when you're in survival, they shoot these little projectiles at you that make you go flying in every direction. And it's like, oh my goodness, let's see if we can do it. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, yeah, here we go, here we go. Oh no! Oh no! And as you can see, you will just float. you can change direction based on where you turn and all that, but these projectiles will follow you, following an X, Y, Z pattern. Oh my gosh, I gotta get out of here. Here we go. And as you see on the right hand side of the screen, we've got a levitation debuff thingy jiggy going on. Let's get rid of these guys. Yeah, see, even in creative, they don't just break like normal blocks. Way too easy. Instead, they want to sit there and shoot stuff at you. Now, over here, we got some end stone. So let's go and go to our decoration blocks and go here and grab this and grab this and this. And we'll go to redstone and grab one of these. There we go. Alright, so for the end stone, if you want to have these chorus plants, you have to plant them on end stone, and you have to get the chorus flowers from the very top of the chorus plant and plant them as such, and they will just start growing. We're going to leave those alone for now, but they will grow into things, they will grow into something along, and they'll just kind of spiral all over and out of control and look crazy. It's really nifty looking though. Look like purple coral. Now, the end rods here, you're going to find these all over the Ender City dungeons that have just been placed in the game. These can be placed horizontal, vertical, upside down, connected, whatever. They are basically end torches with a light level of glowstone. So they put out the same light as a glowstone brick, and they can be connected together to form these little things. And they can be placed upside down, which will be very useful in caves and such. But as for right now, again, they look nifty. They put out a little particle effect. It's all like, ooh, sparkly and that kind of stuff. Other than that, nothing too awful. Nothing too awful special either, though. Another thing here is we've got this guy. This is an Ender Dragon head. Yes, head of Ender Dragon. And what you can do is mount it on the wall. Oh, look at that. We got Ender Dragon head. Now, the funny thing about the Ender Dragon head, if you connect it with redstone, which I'm doing it wrong. There we go. He'll actually move and look spooky-like, and he's like alive. Apparently powering a severed dragon's head with redstone triggers all kinds of nerve reactions that make his mouth open and close repeatedly. Personally, I just think it's really funny to wear it. And see, when you move around, his little face flap. It's morbid, I think, but you know. Okay, now, one more thing I want to show you here is the nether. The fog in the nether is no more. There is no more nether fog. Nether fog is gone. No one likes nether fog. I especially hate nether fog. I like being able to see in my nether. It is still relatively dark, but it is so much easier to see everything, including this gigantic deposit of very easily received glowstone. Why don't I ever find those in actual games when I'm playing? I don't know. The game hates me. The game is not nice to me. It's very mean. Alright, so we're going to come out of here, and now, I would show you the new End Dragon fight, but I killed it, and I really don't feel like respawning it and killing it all over again. So, I'm just going to show you the basics here. First off, they have made this fight a lot more like the console version of the fight in the sense that these pillars are in a circular fashion, no more running around hunting them down and all that good stuff. But no more standing on the ground and sniping the end crystals, because most of these around them, much higher and like several thick. So you actually have to climb these pillars and break the bars and then destroy the crystal, which is a pain in the butt. The dragon will now hover over its nest and shoot end dragon acid breath of doom at you. And see, my experience is even still here. I didn't even collect it last time. But yes, it will hover over this nest and shoot stuff at you and fly around and shoot fire blasts at you, kind of like the ghasts. Its breath is kind of like a little particle effect, honestly. It's a purple particle effect that's relatively spooky and and it can actually do quite a bit of damage. Like, I was stupidly surprised at how much damage that darn dragon's breath could do. But it does. When you kill it, this will appear somewhere in the end. And it's a very nifty little block. I love this center block. I want to set block this thing like in my world somewhere. Just this block right here in the middle. This is amazing. That is so cool. But, as you can see, you can't just fly into it. And you're not going to destroy bedrock, obviously. So what you have to do is on the friggin' ground, or, you know, obviously if you're in creative, you can fly. And I'm not very good at this, so this might take me a few tries, because I don't mess with pearls and all that good stuff. But you have to throw an ender pearl into it. And we're just going to speed this process along, because I'm lazy. So you throw an ender pearl into it, and you end up in this area, which... this is our chorus plant. This is what it will grow into, something along these lines. And it's like a random growth pattern. But you have these chorus flowers on top, so what you can just break this down at the bottom like a cactus, and it drops all kinds of chorus fruit for you to smelt and make purple blocks. However, if you want to take these out into the real world and plant them and grow your own chorus plants in your garden or, you know, around your house, make it look all nifty, you have to actually climb these and break these chorus flowers and receive those. Then you can break the rest of it down. Now, what we're going to do is, I'm not going to waste a lot of time on this because it took me forever to find the last one, but we are going to find an end city dungeon for you guys, so don't mind me yammering on while I fly about looking for one of these things. But the end here basically consists of billions and billions and billions of islands of endstone and chorus plants surrounding the Ender Dragon's island. Now, the further away you get from this thing, the larger the land masses typically become. And it's weird because that way it didn't seem to be loading anything. That's the first time I've actually like hit the end of the end. Possible. But the further away you get, the larger these land masses will typically become, and eventually, if you just keep flying, the larger land masses will start connecting with like land bridges and things like that as far as like endstone goes. That is the only block you will find in here until you find an end city dungeon, is the endstone and the chorus plants, which, by the way, if you eat a chorus fruit, you cannot eat the popped chorus fruit, but you can eat the normal chorus fruit. Chorus fruit, it will teleport you anywhere within a 32 by 32 block radius, meaning it can teleport you up into the air, I would imagine, or down into the ground, into like a cave or something, which, you know, that could be nifty. Oh look, I just randomly teleported into this awesome cave, or oh my god, I just randomly teleported into this area surrounded by giant zombies and stuff like that went eat my soul. I don't like the soul eating. The soul eating is not fun. It is not good. But we're going to keep flying here. So if I go quiet, don't worry about it. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is a perfect one too. This is an amazing one actually. This is the largest that I have seen as far as the end city dungeons, and as you can see, it consists of purple blocks, purple stained glass, and endstone bricks. Let's see if we can find the entrance here. Now inside here you will find two monsters, basically. You'll find these little shulker dudes, which you might have to use to levitate to certain areas that you cannot reach normally. Or you will find Endermen. No one likes Endermen. Endermen are evil. But let's climb up here a little bit. Inside these areas you will find all manner of amazing treasures. And from what I understand, you can currently find beetroot seeds in here, and that is like one of the only places to find them. You'll also find some amazing enchanted loots and diamonds and gold, I would imagine. Gold, yeah, probably gold. This actually goes up a ways, but we're going to go check out this section real quick. actually. We're going to fly up here and check out this section and see if there's anything up here. Alright, so there's nothing up in this tower except for a shulker who wants to eat your soul. So we'll go back over to our bridge. And as you can see, these kind of, just string out into different areas. And most of the rooms do not currently have anything in them, with the exception of, like I said, some rooms have a chest or two. Let's see. Okay, like this room here. This room, all with like an iron sword. Okay, it's got Bane of Arthropods 4 and Knockback 2. That's pretty darn good. And of course it's got an ender chest. So you can reach all of your ender equipment from here. That is cool. And if we keep flying up here, we come to this crossroads. Why won't it let me go up there? Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm still flying. And like this room here, this room never has anything in it. It's just an empty room, which kind of makes me angry. That room over there, to the right, I don't think it should have anything in it, according to every run I've done so far. Nope, nothing in it. Just a disassembly. And you got these nifty little end banners up here. I suppose you could technically break those down and take them with you as well. Alright, so here's the last leg of the journey, so to speak. And look at this. They don't make this easy. You actually have to like jump the ladder and climb up here and jump onto these little platforms. It's like Mario, except, there's no magical shrooms or little Goomba dudes that want to stomp on your head or Koopas that breathe fire or anything like that. It's just, crazy little block creatures that want to destroy you. Alright, so when we get to the very top of this, you'll find this ramp. And of course there's nothing over in that room, it's just another shulker. But this ramp leads up to dead space, and you see this nifty little ship? Oh no! Oh wait, I made it. Oh good. So, this nifty little ship, again, it consists of all the ender brick and the purr stuff, and on the very front of it, you'll find a dragon's head. Look at the dragon's head. You can steal the dragon's head, or so I'm assuming. There used to be a beacon in here that shot a purple beam of light up through the entire ship so you could find it a little bit more easily, but the game developers decided that that was too easy a way to get a free beacon, so they took it out. Inside, though, you will still find a brewing stand, which usually has 2 potions of healing. And then down here, this is where the beacon used to be, and now they got a pumpkin. You got some obsidian blocks here, you got some steel blocks, or iron blocks, and you got 2 chests as well as a shulker. The shulker ain't going to mess with us because we're in creative, but in these chests, we got iron leggings, unbreaking 3, fire protection 3, iron chestplate, protection 4, unbreaking 3, and thorns 2. An iron sword with sharpness 4. We got 6 iron ingots and 3 gold ingots. Not bad. And in this chest we got 7 diamonds, an iron sword with sharpness 3, an iron shovel with unbreaking 3 and efficiency 3, and 7 iron ingots. Again, not a bad haul at all. And I mean, you can break this thing down and take the iron blocks and break them down to get ingots, and then you've got obsidian here. You can technically break down the purr stuff and all that good stuff and take it with you. If you've got silk touch stuff, you can take the brewing stand with you. And if you really want, you can have the pumpkin. I don't want the pumpkin. I don't know exactly what it's going to take to get the dragon's head, because that is a long way down, and this one just happens to be placed directly over the void. You will die, even in creative. I'll have to show you because I'm never going to find my way back. Which reminds me, I have no idea how you actually get back from this place if you get lost, because I don't think it maps on a map, obviously. But the only way that I have currently found of doing it, that's just fine with me because I've got all kinds of stuff in my inventory that I don't want anyway. So, Geronimo! Ah, we're going down into the abyss of doom! Oh, we're dying! And now you've got these death messages. Drake Athame fell out of the world. How do you fall out of the world? I don't get it. I just don't get it. But, and you're going to pop back So there's a lot of really cool stuff going on with the 1.9 update so far. This is just the third snapshot, so to speak, or the third update to that snapshot. And already there's just so much more to do. Here, let me see if I can show you this really quick, since I'm just chilling here. Oh no, is it going to be in the food? Oh, there it is. Damn it. Alright, so you can actually eat these chorus fruits even if you're not hungry. And it just teleports you, like 32 blocks or within 32 blocks or something like that. So that's our 1.9 snapshot video for the day. I know it was late, guys, I really do. It was severely late. But I was still messing with it. And I just remembered one last thing here before we go that I had completely forgotten about. And that's this. The shovels now have this nifty new ability. Watch this. This is a grass path. Nothing will grow back. This is just a grass path that you can right-click your shovel on any grass block here, and it will just turn it into a grass path. Isn't that just freaking perfect? I wish I had had this like months ago, years ago even. But the great thing about this is this does not decrease the durability of your shovel at all. Because this is just a golden shovel and its durability has not gone down in the least. I don't know if that's a glitch in the game that they are going to fix or if that is how it is meant to be, but currently it does not decrease anything. So I'm going to love it. I mean, look at it. You can do like a town square in the middle of your town with this nice little grass path. It looks so nice. I hope they implement this into villages instead of gravel and sandstone. I really do. Just like I hope they implement more villages into different biomes. We'll see. But that's all for our 1.9 snapshot for the day. And like I said, guys, I know it was late. I was still messing with it. I just updated to Windows 10 and have been having trouble getting Fraps and all this other stuff to work. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. Just so much going on here right now. And on top of that, not too long ago, my computer got this really bad virus and I had to completely rebuild it and reinstall everything. And too long, I know. But that's our snapshot for the day, guys. I hope you enjoy it. And one last thing before we go, none of the other videos have explained how you guys can get these snapshots if you don't know how to do it already, but I'm going to tell you here. And that's when you bring up your launcher. There's a button down in the bottom left-hand corner that says New Profile. Go into there. Open up a new profile. Name the profile Snapshots. And about the second section down, I want to say, there's a check button for enabling experimental versions of the game, i.e. snapshots. Click that and save the profile. Then down where you select your profile and select the snapshots profile. On the very bottom right hand corner it should say ready to download Minecraft 15 WBC whatever it is, and just click play. When you get to the game, none of your resource packs or mods or anything will be there. It'll just be a vanilla version of Minecraft, but you will have all the stuff from the snapshot available to you to mess with, so you guys can go in and take a look and see if there's anything that I missed that you guys can find or anything like that. Please do, because there's a lot of stuff here that's really fun, and there's a lot of stuff here that is going to be incredibly useful. And I mean, this is just the tip of the iceberg. There is that I didn't get to mention right away, like this right here. I really wish I had mentioned this. We have a splash water bottle now, which is good for fire. You can put out fire with this thing. Doesn't work on lava, but it puts out water, or it puts out fire. So yeah, guys, definitely go ahead and get the snapshot. mess with it, play with it. Start thinking of ideas for resource packs for those purpur blocks, because they're cool looking now, but we could make them so much cooler, along with the endstone bricks. Have a great day, guys. Make sure you like us and subscribe if you like the video, and we'll see you next time.